Hi you guys, thanks for coming out today to our Burnout Series 1, focusing on our upper body. If you took the lower body series, the format is going to be the same. We have 6 rounds. Each round has a set of 5 exercises. 4 of those exercises will be in 50-second intervals, followed by a 10-second transition to the next exercise. Our last set is a 90-second cardio drill. During that time, I will tell you every 30-second mark, I want you to focus on pushing your heart rate up, picking up the pace, and trying to get that heart rate elevated up until that last second. You will have a 90-second active recovery between each round. During that time, feel free to continue doing cardio for the next 90 seconds. You get a full 3-minute cardio drill. You can add lower body strength exercises during that time if you want to make this more of a total body workout, or you can continue with upper body strength. Of course, you do have the option to take a break altogether, grab a drink of water, and listen. I will be cueing and showing the exercises for the next round. Make sure, as always, keep moving in between your rounds. For equipment today, I am going to be using a foam roller and a resistant band. You do not have to use either one of those, but if you have them, feel free to grab them. So for the foam roller, I'm going to be using it specifically for my push-ups and for dips, also for my rollout. So I'm going to show you those 3 exercises really quickly using the foam roller, but if you don't have it, again, you do not need to use it. So for my push-ups on the incline, this is at an X element of an unstable surface. So if you have a BOSU, if you want to use a bench, of course you can do push-ups straight on the floor. All right, so push-up position here. I'm also going to be using it for my dips. So on those, again, unstable surface, add a little more challenge and a bigger range of motion for my dip. If you want to use a bench instead, or stairs, or if you have yoga blocks to get into a full range for those dips, you can do that as well. If you're not comfortable with dips, feel free to change the exercise out. Of course, based on the equipment that you have, if you want to change it to overhead extensions, kickbacks, you can do lay on the floor and do skull crush. Again, I'll be cueing for those, so depending on what equipment you have, feel free to change it out. Some of the other exercises that we're going to use with the foam roller, specifically the rollout. You can use gliders or even a towel if you're on a hardwood surface instead. You can also use your foam roller. So if you have it, in that rollout, all the way down, we're working from right at the bottom of the hip, right to the top of the knee. You will not roll over the knee if you are using it. So you're going to fold all the way, full extension here, using my hands to drive into the floor. I'm going to pull myself forward just till above that knee, and I'm going to push myself up. I'm going to slide myself back down, all the way out again, just below that hip. So all the way up, push, and extend. Again, if you have gliders and want to use that instead, you can place it on your knees and pull yourself forward. If you don't want to do those, you have a couple other options. You can do, if you have a resistant band, either fold it in half or of course holding it here, you can pull, it's like you're doing a lat pull down from here. If you have a pull-up bar, of course you can do that as well, even more challenge. All right, so those are a couple options for you. As far as the resistant band for some of the other exercises, we'll be using it to add that extra tension. For example, when we're laying on the floor, doing our abdominal raise here, pulling that band apart at the same time if you have it and want to use it. All right, and I think that's it. Ready to get started? Let's go. Remember, it's your pace. Don't worry about the beat of the music or my pace. We're going to plant the feet. Start at that jab. Easy. Control your punches, guys. We're changing it. Cross now. On your cross, starting to add that rotation. Back to the front. Cross. You got 2 of each now. Cross. Set. Cross. Yeah. 2 more. Cross. Last one. Change the speed. Right here, step, reach, pull. There you go. Right, reach all the way out in front. Big pull back. We're going to change the arms. Reach overhead, pull. Yeah. 4. We're going to keep those speed. Locked out wide. Hold it here on your tap. Bring those arms all the way up. Lift right up over that shoulder. Lift up, throw it back. Yeah. We're going to stay to one side. Right here. You're going to reach, pull. Reach, pull. Pull. Now, we're going to change this. We're going to start to add that rotation. You're going to open. Pull. 4 more. 3. To the front. Right here. At the tap. Over. Pull. And go. 8. Yeah. 6. With purpose. 4. On that toe. Other side. Right there. On your pull. Open up the hip. It's a small rotation to start. Push right through that heel. Open the chest. Start to make it bigger. Open it up. Yeah. Go. 4 more. 3. Back to the front. Tap it out last time. 4. 3. We're going back to that step. Reach, pull. Pull. Yeah. Take it up. Yeah, let's go down. 4. 3. Back in the center. Hold it. Jab. Cross. Jab. Here's the change. Cross. We're going to jab forward. Cross. Walk it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk it back up. Jab. Cross. Walk it out. Push it all the way back. 2 more. Jab. Keep going. Cross. Walk it out. Walk it back. Last time. Yeah. On your cross. Walk it out. Hold it here. On your push. Push ups. Let's go. Push. Come on. As many push-ups as you can. Right here, guys. 10 seconds. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, walk it back. Right here, guys. Jog it out. Come that out. Alright, sir. You're all warmed up. Setting up for your first round. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and march it out. All right, hurry up. Our first set of push-ups. Again, if you want to use a prop, you can use a bench. You want to incline or decline, you can put your feet on it. We have push-ups, and then we're going to be doing supine push. You got 15 seconds. Oh, no, we'll be here on our press, on our reverse push. Get ready, guys. 5 seconds to your start drill. Basic push-ups. Let's go. Now your option, rock to the knees. Anytime you want to get that full range in that push-up, yeah? Come on. Yes. Keep going. Remember, I'll tell you when you're halfway through. Keep cranking those out. There's your halfway mark. As many as you can. Again, your option with the chest press. If you're there, your chest press, stay wide. You're lifting that chest up off the floor. Keep going. 8, 3. Yes, we're going to turn it over. On your back. Right here, arms out. We're going to push and hold for 3 and drop. Looks like this. You ready? Let's go. Lift and hold. 1, 2, 3. Release. 1, 2, 3. Driving those elbows in. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. 1, 2, 3. We're going to add on to this at the halfway mark, guys. We're going to lift at the halfway. We're going to rotate those arms. Slide up the floor. Drop and push. You ready? Halfway mark. Right here. Slide up. Down. Rotate. Push. Up. Push. Rotate and drive. Right here, come on, you got 15 seconds to go. Keeping those arms the floor the whole time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, now rest. Great job. We're going right back to push-ups. Let's get ready. 3, 2, let's go. Come on. Forward push. Again, trying to get that chest all the way down. Yes. Come on. Come on. Forward push. Crank it out. Option of the knees. Woo! Yeah. Push. Come on. You're just over halfway. Keep it coming. Woo! Yes. 15. Try to get those toes to finish. Get up as high as you can. Squeeze. Now, halfway mark. Over an extra second at the top. Come on, finish it up. 20 seconds. You got it. Woo! 5, 3, 2, rest. Come on up, you guys. Lift it this set. On your jacks. We're going to be punching straight up. So you're right here. You ready? Let's go. Easy. Straight punch. Check. Punch, punch. Straight up. Okay. 15, punch front. Keep your jacks. Pose. Yeah. Lift it up. 2 of each. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pick up the pace. 1, 2, hold. Come on. Stand up. Change it up. Last 30 seconds. When we get there, you're going to add burpees. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to drop push. You ready for your last 30 seconds? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop push. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop push. Woo! Keep going. Keep going. 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop full push up. Yeah. Woo! 15. Yes. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Till you're finished. And rest. Good job, guys. 90 seconds, your first active recovery. Grab a drink, keep moving. The next work. Again, if you have a foam roller, yoga block, if you want to do it, we're going to side push-ups for your first exercise. Without any equipment, it looks like this. The side you're laying on. That arm is like wrap it under. Top arm does the work. You're right here on that side push-up. 1 minute to go, guys. So there's your side push-up. With a prop, we're right here. Your second exercise on the floor. Right here, guys, halfway mark, 45 to your next round. Your second exercise looks like this. Of course, without weight, you're going to keep those arms out extended. You could use a resistant band instead. You got an option if you want to hold it overhead the whole time. Keep go, guys. 25 seconds to your start time. So here's your option. Get ready. We're starting with the side push-up. Come on down. 15 seconds, guys. Let's get ready. Drop it again. Bottom arm, wrap it under. Top arm does the work. If you're using that foam roller, you're here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, let's go. Full range. Push. Yeah. Woo! Guys, yeah. Right up on that shoulder and your tricep. Come on. That chest. Woo! Now we're going to stay on this side this whole time. You got it. Halfway mark. Come on, keep cranking those out as many as you can. If you can, try not to tag. Guys, shoulder on the floor. You can make a fist. You can be on your fingertips. Right? Keep going. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, yes. Woo! 3, 2, rest. Turn it over. Run your back. Remember, extend overhead. Lift and lower. All upper abdominals. Just keep the arms extended. Let's go. Lift, lower. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. Now, your option with that resistor band, you can pull it apart at the same time. A little more challenge. Right here, pull. Keeping that tension if we're using that band the whole time. We're just over halfway. Woo! Right here, come. Keep those shoulders relaxed. 8 seconds. Yeah. 3, 2, rest. We're going back to side push-ups. Other side, get ready. Bottom arm. Wait. Hey. Let's go. Come on. Push. All the way down there. Again, you're hitting as many as you can in the time, guys. Well done. Get that full range. Wherever that is for you. Push. Woo! Yeah, halfway mark. Again, option without it. Right here. 10 seconds. Woo! 3, 2, rest. One more set. Right in. Arms extended. Lift. Get ready. 3, 2, let's go. For your option here, guys, pull it apart. You're on down. Pull and lift, keeping those arms extended. Slight bend in the elbow. Woo! Exhale on your lift. Now I'm going to give you an option at your halfway mark to finish this one up. You're going to lift, pull right down that back, and drop. Lift, pull, and lower. Yeah, 20 seconds to go, guys. All the way up, pull. Right there. I need you part of the back right there. That shoulder. Woo! Keep going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, rest. Great job. Come on up. Setting up your first cardio count. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you're going to switch. You're coming out right here. You ready? Let's go. 1. Your pace. Right here. Hook. 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 Right in that tap. Hook. Quick. Hook. There you go. Hook. Start to make it bigger, guys. Heart rate's coming up. Yeah. Hook. Hook. Got that. Hook. After 30 seconds, we're breaking it down to 2 of them. Picking up your pace. Here it is, guys. Halfway on. 2 and 2. Hook. fast as you can. 8 seconds. Come on. Woo! 3, 2, 1 of each. Let's go. Hook, jump, hold. Option, elbow. Right back. Hold, hold. Yeah. Hold. Go, 15 seconds. Let it race up. Go, go. Low impact it right here. Keep going. 8 seconds. Yeah. 5, 3, 2. Alright, 90 seconds. Round 3. Great job. Keep moving. Next work. I'm going back to it. Tricep push-ups. Right here on your tricep. If you don't want to do those, you can do tricep press on your back. You can do overhead extensions. You can do kickbacks or the skull crush. You got tricep push-ups and then rollouts. On your rollout, if you don't have a foam roller, you're going to do a plank walkout. I'm going to explain the difference. You've got 1 minute to go. Keep moving. Again, you got option lower body work if you want to here. Legs have been at 90. On your rollout, you're going to push out and come forward. If you have a pull-up bar, you can do pull-ups. Alright, if you have hand weights, you can do pull press or you come down to plank. 30 seconds to go. Alright, so tricep push-ups to those rollouts. Your other option on your plank is to walk out as far as you can. You can let it fall and come back out. Again, walk it out. Right there. So you got a couple options. Hand weights, overhead press, pull-up bars, or use that foam roller, or you can use gliders. 5 seconds. You ready to get started? Tricep push. Let's go. Narrow down those hands. Here we go. Option those knees. Woo! Now remember, if you have resistance, here's other options. You can do kickbacks. You can do overhead extensions. You can do skull crush. Skull crush on your back. Keep going. Halfway mark. Skull crush. That target of that weight right to that forehead. Pull overs, you're going to bring it up overhead. Keep going, guys. 15 seconds on the clock. Again, you're targeting the back of the arm of those triceps. 8 seconds. If you're with me, let's finish strong, guys. Come on. 5 seconds on the push-up. 3, 2, yes. Great job. Rollouts. Again, gliders, overhead press, pull-ups if you have a pull-up bar. Otherwise, you're on down. Are you set? Get ready. Let's go. All the way now. Pull. Push. Pulling up those hands. Drive it in. Up. Pull. Now that extra push at the top. Drive it into that forward push-up. We'll make it bigger. Pull, pull. Stay low and then lift at the end. Come on. Halfway mark, guys. Woo! Again, if you have those weights, overhead presses. 10 seconds. Woo! 3, 2, stay low, then push. That's it, guys. Well done. We're going back to push-ups. Again, option, extension, kickbacks. You can lay down for the skull crush. You ready? Let's go. Full press. If you're hitting those push-ups, drop to those knees if you need it. Come on. Crank it out. Woo! Halfway mark, you're just on. Keep going. I'm showing a couple options, guys. If you have weights, if you are doing skull crush, you can alternate that weight. Alright, come on. Challenge yourself. As many as you can, hit that full range. Tricep pullovers are here. Keep going. 8 seconds on the clock. 7, 6, 4, 3. Yeah, guys. Come on back. You ready for that rollout again? One more time. Again, option shoulder press. Or roll down, or I'm sorry, pull-ups. Ready. Again, hold it. Bend those legs. Let's go. Big push. Stay low. Pull up. Lift at the top. If you're using that foam roller, try to stay down low as you drive forward. Use those arms to pull you up. Right off that floor. Come on. Halfway mark. Yeah. Woo. Keep coming. Come on. You've got 15 seconds on the clock. 8 seconds. Come on. All the way to that finish. 3, 2, rest. Guys, well done. Shake it out. Right in the cardio. Next set, mountain climbers. You can stand and climb or stay down. Right here, you ready? Let's go. First 30 seconds. Easy climb. Come on. Whatever your option is, just stay right here. Stand and climb. Keep moving the arms. Big reach. Keep going, guys. 15 seconds. Come on, come on, come on. Woo! Up. Yeah. Up, you got 5 more seconds. We're standing up in 3, 2. Right here, on up. Now punch up fast as you can. 5 seconds. Drop it. Cross it now. Obliques. Come on, 5 seconds. You got 8. Up. 5. Punch it up. 5 seconds. 3. Drop it. Cross it. Obliques. 5 seconds. Listen up. Your pace. 4 feet as fast as you can. Cross. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, cross. Come on. You're on your final 30 seconds. Push up. Punch the sky. Obliques. If you're here, you can be here and turn. Keep going. 8 seconds. If you're here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Punch up. Yeah. 3, 2. Rest. Great job. 90 seconds to your next round, guys. Well done. Now, you'll need dips or incline if you want to use it for your dips. Again, if you don't want to do dips, your other option again, extension, kickbacks, or you can lay on your back and do that skull crush or the tricep press. Otherwise, we're going to be here. You've got 1 more minute. There's your dips. If you're more comfortable, you want to turn those hands to the out or sit out to the side. Bring those shoulders down and back. Your other exercise, with or without your roller, you're going to rotate for 2 full roll downs all the way up. Alright? Again, option resistant band. Keep going. 30 seconds to your start time. So your option would be here on your roll all the way over. Full lift. 1, right? That's it. Keep going, guys. You've got 15 seconds to your start time. Get ready. Woo! Starting with dips. Whatever you need for it. Get ready. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Come on. Nice and tall here, guys. Shoulders down and back. Now you can always do these on the floor, right? Hold up, you got a shorter range of motion, still challenging. Again, you've got other options for your tricep. Kickbacks, extensions, skull crush, as I mentioned before. Yeah. Halfway mark. Woo! Yeah. Come on. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, guys. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, rest. Get ready for that roll down. And that weight, Nice and tall. 1, keep those arms extended. Roll, roll, all the way up. Go. Come on, here we go, guys. Push, turn. One vertebra at a time, guys. You got it. Come on. Oh. Yeah. Now, when we hit the halfway mark, you guys, I want you to pick up your pace and keep it in control. You ready? Here's that halfway mark. 1, 2. Roll up, quick, explode to the top. 1, 2. Push. As you move down, guys, it's 1 vertebra at a time. All the way down, all the way up. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Woo! Rest. We're going back to dips. Well done. Get ready. Find your position. Again, bench, yoga blocks, your choice. Squeeze the shoulder blade. Let's go. You rap is hard, but I do it for fun. I solve my problems, I don't need a gun. You don't need to quit, but I don't need a gun. You looking for leaves, and I am the plug. It's showing your head, but I'm not when you're halfway, guys. It'll be challenging. At the halfway mark, if you're with me, we're going to drop and hold it for a second. 1 extra second in that bottom position. You ready? Drop and hold. Now push. Drop and hold. Push. Come on, 20 seconds. Hold. Push. 15 seconds. Come on. Yes. 10. Woo. 5 seconds. 3, 2, rest. Great job. We're going back to your roll down. Again, you can use your resistant band. Keep the tension. Pull it apart. You ready? Let's go. Face the front this time. Let's do this. Easy. 1, 2. All the way down. If you have one of the longer bands, you can always fold it in half. 1, 2. Again, at the halfway mark, you guys, we're going to pick up that pace as quick as you can. 1, 2. Roll down. Halfway mark, explode to the top. 1, 2. Roll. 1, 2. Yeah. 15 seconds. Woo. Oh. 5 seconds. Come on, finish to the end. Keep going, keep going. 3, 2. Rest. We're going right back to cardio work, you guys, starting with your crab walk. Now, if you don't want to do crab walks, you stay right here in the uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Last 30 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fast as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and walk it. Ho, ho. 1, 2. Uppercut. Ho, ho. Woo. Come on. 5 seconds. We're going to change it. Ready? Next one. Crab walk. You're going to set 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now your option without the jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Straight out. Ho. Come on. Woo. Come on. Now if you do not want to do these, you guys can always stay right here. Make it quick on the uppercut. Your last 5 seconds, you're going to stand it up. You ready? Last 30 seconds. Get up, get up. Knees up, knees up. Arm right up. Your arms are up overhead. Are you lift? Reach, come on. Come up. Come on, come on. Fast as you can move those feet. Stay wide. Your option. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa. Go. Come on. Option, let's go. Go. Roll it out. Keep going. You got 5 more seconds. 3, 2. Rest. Great job. All right, you guys. If you want to keep moving, you can stick with the roll downs, the crab walk. Keep moving. Grab a drink. We're going to get ready for your 5th round. 5th round. Reverse push-ups. Side planks. On your reverse push-up. This time, you're going to be all the way on the floor. You're going to lose your hands off the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Up on the toes and on the knees. You're going to push straight up on the floor. This is what it does not look like. You're halfway, guys. It does not look like that. Alright? From here, straight push. Drop to the knees if you need to. Your second exercise is a side plank. We're going to take those arms, reach front, open up just like we did in that warm-up when we crossed. Right here, you're going to open up the chest and squeeze together. 25 seconds to your start time. If you need to come down to the elbows on the side plank, and remember you can always drop down to that knee. Keep them at 15 seconds to your start time. Here's your other option right here. Knee down on the elbow. Get ready, 8 seconds. Reverse push-up. Ready in 3, 2, let's go. Starting down low, push, go out. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Be challenging, guys. Bring it down slow. Push. Now, if you don't want to do those, you guys, a pull-up bar, row. You can also do rows here if you want. Give me another option on those rear delts. Alright, so if you have hand weights, you can be right here. Good? Over halfway, come on! Woo! Come on! 8 seconds on the clock! Ow! Woo! 3, 2, rest, you guys, well done. Side plank is next. Get ready. You're right here. Go out, open it up. You ready? Go! Now again, if you have a band and want to use it, you can hold it at the halfway, find your resistance. Give me right here. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Yeah. Woo! Good option, taking that knee down or the elbow down, keeping those hips stacked, perpendicular to the floor. You're just over halfway. Woo! Yeah! 10 seconds, come on. Woo! 5, 3, rest, great job. Back to reverse push-ups. Again, you can do rear delts. Alright, right into that upper back. 5. Ready. Let's go. Here's your reverse push. All the way up. Drop to those knees if you need to. Woo! Ah. Yeah! Ah, come on, play bar. Come on, guys, keep cranking those out. You're with me, get that chest all the way down. Lose the arms off the point of 15 seconds. Woo! 10. Yes! Come on, 3, 2, rest, side plank. Let's get ready. Alright, you guys, lock it in, grab that band if you want to use it. Ready? 3, 2, let's go. Again, here, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Open that chest. Hips stay stacked, slight bend in the knees. Yeah! Woo! Yeah, guys, come on, halfway mark. Keep coming. We need some volume, yeah? Keep going, guys. Come on, 15 seconds to go. Woo! 10 seconds.
Here we go now.
Stand it up. up, you guys. You ready to run on your right side? We're gonna jab right here, quick as you can. One side, you ready? Let's go. Run those legs. Let it out. Speed. Go, go. Like I said, go. Fast as you can move it. Go, go. Come on. Run the legs, quick, quick, quick. 10 seconds. You can stay flat, you can double it. Keeping it at shoulder height. 1, 3, 2, switch. Stay flat to start. Jab, jab, hook. Fast as you can, come on. Hook, hook. Oh, keep going. You're ready at that side. Or challenge front, side. Beat. Fast as you can move those legs. Hook. When you hit that last set, 2 up and out. Straight up and out. You're gonna run the legs. Ready? As fast as you can move those arms. Let's go. 30 seconds. Now in. Hook. Right out more. 1, 2. All the way to the floor. 2. 1, 2. Drop. All the way down. 1, 2. Drop it. 15 seconds. Come on, come on. Run. Woo! 3, 2. Rest. Great job. 90 seconds. Again, you want to keep your cardio moving. You keep those arms up. You can front, side, burpees. All right, you guys, we are on our final round. Pike push-up. Again, you want to work shoulders a different way. Back to pull-ups if you want. Overhead press, pull down. You can do single arms if you want. Pike push-up, we'll focus in the front of the shoulder. And then we're going down for Superman. So you will not need equipment if you're with me. 1 minute. Here's how they work. Pike push, you're going to walk those feet in as far as you can. So drop it ahead to the floor and push away. Right here, drop. Your second exercise, you're going to be all the way down. Remember when we were on our back and we did this forward back? When we get here, you're going to rotate right and left. 30 seconds to go. Again, in the Superman position. Arms come down and you're going to rotate right and left. 15 seconds to your first exercise. Again, option, hand or hand weight. You can be right here if you want. On that pole, you ready? Pike push-up if you don't have equipment. You ready? Let's go. Full drop, full push. Come on. Come on. Woo! All the way down there, guys. Full range. If you need a break at any time, you can walk it out to your flank. Walk it back up. Come on. Halfway mark. Woo! Great job, you guys. Keep breaking them out. You got 15 seconds to go. Keep it up. Again, option here or that pull up. Right here. That's on that shoulder. Keep it up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Great job. Bring it down to the floor. All the way down. Reach, pull, rotate. Ready? Let's go. Reach, pull, on up. On that rotation, try to keep that other shoulder on the floor. As you rotate up, keep going. From the front, you can see me here. I'll bend my knees so you can see me better. Halfway mark. On your left, rotate. Reach, hold, open it up. Come on, 15 seconds. Come on, 8. All the way that last second, you guys. Woo! 3, 2, rest. Great job. Going back to the halfway mark. Keep it up, guys. Get all the way down there. You got that full range. Lock it in. 15 seconds to go. Option if you're doing even the overhead press. Woo! 3, 2, rest. Good job. Back to Superman to finish it. Come on down. Reach, pull, rotate. Ready? 2, let's go. Now you gotta make it harder. Take those legs off the floor. Option. Keep those toes planted. Your focus. On that rotation. Woo! Come on. As many as you can. So while you're doing this, make sure you're not bringing that head up. You can turn your head to the side or look straight down on the floor. Go on, lift that neck up. Keep going. 15 seconds on the clock. Woo! 8 seconds. 3, 2, push it up. Great job. Starting on the floor. On our peak jumps from here. 1 foot in front like you're going to take off running. Instead, you're going to jump and switch your legs. You ready? Let's go. For set. Big jump. If you want to walk it, you can be right here. But as you come in, you're going to push up at the same time. Low impact. High impact. Jump low. Oh. Come on. Right that shoulder. Push, push. 10 seconds. Yeah. Woo. Go now. Work on this one, guys. 3, 2, jump in. Point leg. Shoulder relax. Come on, right here. Oh. Come on. Finish strong. Keep going. You got under. Come on, 1 minute. Let's go. Woo. You ready for your last 30 seconds on the jack? You're going to have that push-up. You ready? 3, 2, come on. Drop. Jack. Come on. Option. Jump up. Woo. Rotate. Come on. All the way to that last count. Woo! Option push on that knees, back to the toes for that jump. 10 seconds to go. Option full plank on your jump. Rest. Well done. Now listen. 90 seconds here if you want to keep moving. We're going to start to bring it down. Well done. Woo! Great job, guys. Walk it out, grab a drink again if you want to stick with cardio or you want to get some lower body work in. Take advantage of that now. If you're ready to start to cool it down, grab a drink, walk it out, and we're going to take a seat. Great job. All right. Woo! You've still got about a minute to go before bringing that heart rate down. Again, you want to continue with some leg work, more upper body work, and grab a drink. 45 seconds. Come take a seat when you're ready. If you have a resistance band, you do not need it. 20 seconds to go. We're going to take those feet right on it. Nice and tall here. Pull those shoulders down and back. We'll wait till everyone gets here. Keep moving, guys. You've got 20 seconds. If you're still running it out, feel free to do that. If you're coming down with me now, shoulders down and back. I want you to exhale, round the back. Inhale, grab right up on that knee and pull that chest toward the knees. All right, keep going. 10 more seconds if you're still hitting that cardio, you guys. Come on. Woo! Yeah, there it is. Everyone's down. Finish it up here, guys. We're going to round all the way down to the floor. Take your time. 1 vertebrae at a time. Slow, slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, arms up overhead. Hold it here. Big reach. From here, we're just going to take those arms all the way out down to the side. Roll around up to the top. Round and lift. Exhale and lift. 4, 3. Exhale, last one. Round it all the way down. Slow. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms up overhead. And hold your stretch. And release. Arms back down. Up tall. If you have that resistant band, opposite leg, all the way up, you're going to rotate towards that same leg. Drawn in here, you're going to take that elbow right to the outside, open that chest, and you can use that band and pull apart here. Open the chest up nice and tall. Breathe. 4, 3, and release. Other side, bring that other leg up, nice and tall here. Open the chest. And pull that band apart if you have it.
Say you want to
and 2, and release. Go ahead and take it all the way up to the top. We're going to pull down and back, open up that chest here, nice and tall. Again, if you don't have it, you're just right here.
just say you want to.
4, 3, 3, 2, and rise up, bring it down to the front. Right here, you're going to pull down and back. A scapular push-up. Right here, just pull it back. If you have the band, you're pulling apart at the same time. Down, lengthen out that spine and breathe. 3, 2, one more time, all the way up. Pull down and back. Shoulders down and left. Again, pull it apart at the same time if you have it. 3, 2, rise up, take it across that chest and pull it down and back. Deep abdominal breathing, you guys. 3, and release. Go and take it to the back. We're going to sit back, up onto those hands. Go ahead, lift, squeeze the shoulder blade up to tabletop. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, and release. Grab that band if you have it. You're going to lengthen the legs and extend the arms back. 4, 3, set it down, hands to the floor. Push up last time. Bigger stretch and squeeze. 3, 4, 3, 2, and release. Extend the legs last time. Grab that band and open the chest last time. Breathe, guys. 5, 4, 3, and release. From here, we're going to turn it all the way over. Go ahead and push back into that child pose. And deep breath here, guys. 30 seconds. And go ahead and release up onto those toes. We'll start to walk it back. And when you hit those feet, we're going to round it all the way up. Bringing that head up last. Big arm circles. Forward. And back. And front cross. Over the chest. 4, 3. And last one.